Hey guys, you're watching RC Mechanic. My name's Kelly, and what I got in front of me right here is just some of the things I stocked up on for this new season. The reason why I stocked up on it is because if a person was to pay attention to what's going on as far as getting product and all that, if you have ordered anything and it took forever for it to show up or just did not show up at all, well, there's a reason why I stocked up. Alright, so we're just going to go through this pile a little bit. Now, a lot of this stuff are for projects that I'll be working on this year. At least I hope to finish them. One of them right here is RC four-wheel drive roll bar. This is going to be for the extended cab. And then we got the front tube bumper right here. With just a couple of the things. This is for the extended cab as well. And then we got, here's the rear bumper. Basically what I bought is everything you would need to do the RTR extended cab Trail Finder 2 that was offered earlier. But I didn't want to go and buy that whole truck. I just figured, why not take the parts that I would love to have on that truck and buy them and put them on there. The truck's going to be a different color. It's not going to be black. So, and then we have like here's the engine bay right here. I'm not, I guess you could say that big into detail painting and all that, but let's see what I can do with that. Then we got right here is the interior for the BF Goodrich Trail Finder 2. Haven't done that yet. I've had this for about a year now. Oh yeah, I guess I did open it, but it's another thing I just didn't finish last year, but I hope to finish it this year. I've got a 4-link kit and a 3-link kit right here. This is for the BF Goodrich. No, I'm gonna put that on the extended cab. So you can look for some pretty cool updates on that coming up. So everything in this pile right here, except for the interior, is for the extended cab. Then we got, I went ahead and I bought some shocks. These are the Rancho shocks I got from RC four-wheel drive as well. These are for the Trail Finder 2 BF Goodrich edition. And one thing I did realize when I did the TerraFlex actual run is that I didn't realize that taking the springs out of the shocks would make a difference, but it did. Alright, so we're going to need something to support those shackles. So I guess I could just find the springs and put them in. I might do that first. I don't know. I might put these in the Gelande. Who knows? These are 90s. I got set 90s. I got a set of 80s for that. Then, well, we got boots for them. Actually got, yeah, 2 sets of red boots. So it'll be more authentic. Alright, so those are just the toys. What I really did try to do is I try to focus on buying the things I can't build, right? I cannot make a receiver, right? I can't do that. I cannot do a speed controller. I can't build that either. So when I do go ahead and I try to buy these, I try to make sure, actually I've been working on trying to make sure more than ever before that they are actually available in the United States, since I'm in Louisiana. Because, I mean, I've got a truck that's been on back order for, it's coming up on 3 months now. So, and I guess you could say me and back orders are not really getting along this year, or last year. Well, this year just started, so we can't blame it. All on 1 year, right? Then we got other things I normally would buy. What's in here? Oh yeah, one of them. Steering servos, right? I still buy these cheap ones. I have one that, if you watched the last video, was glitching on me. I'm thinking it might be a wire. I don't know. I mean, these are, they say they're not waterproof, but I've been running these for years, and if that servo really is bad, then it's probably the first one I've ever had go bad. Oh, sorry. Now this here I bought for a project that's coming up on the Capra. No, this one isn't. This one is for another project that I'm going to be working on. And it looks like it's the SCX-10-3 straight axle conversion kit. Let's take a look at it real quick. It's actually packaged really well. Everything is here. You got steering links, front and rear, obviously. Shocks. That's cool. It was a pretty good price for the whole package deal. It was a lot cheaper 6 months ago. Not so much right now. But other than that, this is one of the things that I'm going to be working on. If you watched the last video that I did regarding steering links, I can tell right now that the SCX-10-3 is definitely wider than the original SCX-10. So I would imagine the reason why I had problems with that is because the SCX-10-2, even though it may have not been as wide, is wider. So I had to make some modifications to that. This one here, I believe, is for the Capra. I found these on eBay. I got me 2 Capra front portal axles. We're going to turn that one into a 4-wheel steer. Now these here seem to be pretty decent. I mean, they're pretty smooth. They're actually, if you can see that, they're actually universal joint. They're not CVDs. So feels like they most likely could use a little grease. Feels a little dry. Other than that, they look pretty good. Alright, so since you know, the availability of things, especially in the RC hobby, have become harder and harder to get. I mean, 90% of the stuff or higher probably being made in China. Actually, I'm sorry about that. I'm checking on my heater, make sure I still have gas in it. I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to have to start building my own stuff. So what you see in front of you right here is actually, it is a it's a shelf for a grill. That is no good anymore. Earlier today I went and cut out this big old flat piece right here. You can see it's a little rusty, but that's not a big thing. I figure I can use this material. I'm going to put this down. I could use this material on, well, the HGP 407 is the next victim that I have not finished yet. And I would just pull that up here. I'm going to be careful because the edges are sharp. I haven't cleaned that off yet. So if you take the body off, you can see the big box that was sitting back here is now gone. There's an actual, I did find a SSD transmission that was available in the US to replace this 3-speed. This 3-speed is a pain. It's a pain. I mean, you only have 4-wheel drive in 1 gear. The SSD is going to be, well, it's a single speed. I didn't get the 2-speed version. Was it KYX makes a 2-speed version? But you know, after putting that in the 46 Dodge, I really liked the way it worked, and I'm looking forward to actually putting that in here, right? So what do I do about that box, right? Well, after I get the new transmission and get that mocked up and in here, which there'll be a video on, I plan to use this material right here, set it up in here, so I can use it for partially. So like say I can go all the way back to here. I can form this metal to allow for this, and once I know how this transmission, the new transmission, is going to sit in here, that can do like a cardboard mock-up and use this metal down in here. Now a lot of people may say, you know, why don't you get some styrene or something like that, but you know, styrene's expensive. It is. And this is free. This right here is free. I had it in my barn. I'm sure that a lot of people out there, not just me, have old junk laying around that if you take a really close look at it, you can make things out of that junk, right? And that's what I'm aiming to do. I'm just going to make something out of this junk. I'm imagining that this transmission right here basically is going to come pretty close to the way this one is, but until that shows up and I get it mocked up and in here, I don't want to change anything right now, right? I don't want to go ahead and put a floor in. I plan to use the floor to actually mount this body, because if you take a look at the side, you see there's two screws, very similar to an RC four-wheel drive, right? So if I go ahead and I take this plate right here and I put it up in here, and then make some mounting tabs to either rivet to it or weld to it or whatever, I can actually use that to mount the body with, you know, like a rest for the front. I'm going to take the rear piece that was back here for the bed, modify that so, actually it goes back here, modify that so the bed will rest on that, probably put it on magnets or something like that. And yeah, so we can, because what I really wanted to do with this is I didn't want it sitting up like this, right? I wanted it more like that, more of a realistic look, you know. So I'm thinking that if I get it just right there and I use the mounting tabs on the, and I put that on that metal, so that the body will screw to it, that it'll make a big difference as far as, you know, realism. The wheels and tires, I'm not really planning to keep. I'm gonna swap them out for something else, but there again, I'm gonna be looking for whatever I can get in the United States, so I don't have to wait for the ship to show up or the plane to show up or whatever. Not being at the mercy of other people. Whatever I can build, I'm going to build. And I do have a welder outside. I have a lathe over in the corner I haven't set up yet. I can set that up. I can make parts with that. I have a 3D printer. Yeah, so whatever I can get by with doing myself, I'm going to. If anybody else is really having any problems with this kind of stuff, you know, just let me know. If you don't consider yourself to be a person who is good with fabricating, it's okay. You know, I don't know how many times I've made mistakes and had to do it all over again. But, you know, I got a whole other shelf out there. So if I screw this whole piece up over here, that's fine. I can do that. I got another shelf out there I can cut up. I got two side walls. I got a half of a back wall. I got a floor. I got a front door. I mean, I can screw up a lot. It won't cost me anything except my time. Right? So, just a suggestion. If you can, you know, stock up on the stuff you can get. Everything seems to be going up. So, you know, the prices aren't going to be what they used to be. If you're like me, you're in the RC hobby and you just, you know, want to have fun, but you know, everything is just costing so much that it takes the fun out of it. Well, I got to find something else. Got to figure out something else, right? So, if you guys have any suggestions, comments, please leave them below. Remember to give me a like, subscribe, hit that little bell so you can be reminded of anything else coming up. So this is RC Mechanic. I just want to say, keep building, keep fixing, and keep fabricating. If you haven't done it yet, it might be a good time to start. I'll catch you next time.